Hey guys, what's happening? It's Brian. Welcome to the Daily Dose. You know, we hear all the time that you got to maintain a positive attitude. You got to have a winning attitude. You need a positive mental attitude. And it's true. I mean, it's absolutely true. But why? I mean, why? Why does it matter? Why does it matter how we feel or whether or not we're like, I can do it. I'm a driver. I'm a winner. People like me, doggone it. Like, why does it matter? And here's why it matters. Because as human beings, we have this thing called why bother. This thing called why bother that hangs out in the back of our mind that says if we don't believe something is possible, we're not going to put the effort towards trying to do it because what's the point? You can't get there anyway, so why bother? And that's what human beings do. If we don't believe something is possible, we won't even try. You know, an example is if I ask you to jog around the block, right? If I say, I'll give you $100 if you jog around the block. Most of us would just take off and go, right? But what if I said I'll give you $10 million if you jog from San Diego to San Francisco? I would venture a guess that not a single one of us would even strap on our shoes. Why? Because we know it's not possible to jog 800 miles straight without stopping, right? Okay? So the point is that if you don't believe something's possible, you won't even try. Because why bother? It's not achievable. It's not attainable, so why even try? So knowing that now, this is why you got to have a positive attitude. Because if you have a negative attitude about your goals, if you don't truly believe that your goals are attainable, or if you're like, you know, I'm never going to make it, if you're constantly saying things to yourself like, I'm never going to make it, I'm not smart enough, I'm not tall enough, I'm not bright enough, I'm not built right, I don't have it, whatever the case is, I'm not young enough, I'm not old enough, I'm not respected enough, I don't make enough, I make too much, you know, whatever. If you don't believe that it's possible for you, then you won't even try. And you're just spinning your wheels and you're just playing house and pretending that you have a goal or that you have a dream because you're never going to do the things that are necessary to win because you don't believe you can. And if you don't believe you can, why bother? So that's why you've got to have a positive mental attitude. You've got to believe it's possible for you. You've got to believe that good things are on their way. You've got to believe that everything comes together for good. You've got to believe that every setback is a setup for a comeback. You've got to believe these things if you want to win in this life. And that's the dose. Go have a great week, everybody.